But I really appreciate it. Like I said, it's just really cool hearing your stories, and I'm really looking forward to sharing with our readers.
Can you tell us a little bit about what's happening right now? What are some of the important aspects of the industry that our listeners need to know about?
I would say that it is change that's being driven by growth, technology, and storms. I think the growth is driving demand for more infrastructure of all kinds to deal with it, which is then creating a need to look at creative ways to pay for it and creative financing. The technology disruptions that we're seeing, just fuel efficiency, but also electric vehicles and autonomous vehicles that are coming, and drones that are giving us opportunities, but also challenges, for example, coming to the revenue model with electric vehicles. And then finally, with storms, we're just seeing more of them. Helene being Exhibit A, which has put tremendous pressure on our finances and our system. So those are in my mind, three huge forces affecting transportation in our state.
I think what's front and center is really the shifting trade patterns on a global basis. Obviously, over the last year or so, we've seen a downturn in import volumes into the U.S. We've seen carriers refocus their tonnage into what they view as more profitable trade lanes. The impact from tariffs and port fees front and center. While it's certainly introduced challenges, there are opportunities that are spurning out of it as well. While generally volumes are down, particularly on the container trade, the value of the cargo is up. We've seen some great opportunities on project-related cargo on the general cargo side at both ports, both import and export. So it's been an interesting year. And halfway through the fiscal year, the ports are in a good, strong position.
From my side, and I'm responsible for the supply chain management program. Mm-hmm. And for me, what I'm interested in is how do I make my program more reactive to what is going on with industries? So one of the things that we're doing this year is having a series of employer roundtables to bring employers in and talk to them about what they're seeing in their industry, what are the problem areas, because we're wanting to understand, do we need to change some of the things in our program? Supply chain changes so quickly, we have to change with it. And the two things we hear from employers the most are tariffs and AI. Those are the two things we hear over and over and over.
Well, I mean, North Carolina is an old company, and we usually think in increments that are well beyond next quarter. Mm-hmm. We're really trying to think 20, 30, 40, 50 years ahead about a lot of things. But, the bright spot from a North Carolina railroad and North Carolina perspective is that we're still attracting employers. We're still attracting jobs. North Carolina Railroad's been working hard through its economic development programs to help make, with partners, sites available to attract jobs and rail-served industry. And I'm very optimistic about the future. It's very gratifying to see those passenger trains carrying more and more people as our state grows, and seeing the creation of a viable alternative to driving for moving people about. And we're really excited about the role that North Carolina Railroad gets to play in providing a corridor that makes that happen possible. But the other part of it is we're excited about the project that we're starting this year between Greensboro and Raleigh, to relay the railroad and add passing sidings and improve capacity overall. And so it's, the environment's a mixed bag, but I think that North Carolina isn't. And we're just, honored to have the ability to play a part in the state's future growth.